Welcome to my second glaze opening. I'm here with my wonderful husband, Edward, who's my helper. And there's some things I'm very excited. A few pieces may go into a gallery here in San Diego. So I want to show you what I did. Let's get this party started. First, let's see. These are just little magnets with the Georgie interactive pigments, of course. The blue and the autumn foliage with eggshell. This is the Saks Crystal Magic Glaze again. This is the Peacock. This is a Fiesta. It's a very stable glaze. It goes to cone 5-6. It's beautiful. I did fire high again this time. I don't know why. I'm going to have to call Drew and Dawn at Clayscapes. For some reason, it went to a high 6 or 7. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, this is Michael Harbridge mold of a sphere. I am very anal. I had to glaze it inside and outside. I did this with the Mako Rainforest. Then I put on the Azure Light, and whatever was still white from this Cone 10 B mix, Cone 10, excuse me, Cone 5-6 B mix, I filled in with the Himalayan salt. I wanted it to just kind of blend, and it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. You can fill it with some little lights or put it in the yard as a gazing. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the ancient copper. I was told that it does best at a cone 6. It does look coppery. I did do the edges with Clayscapes cream. It's not very shiny. It's very matte, but it actually is very pretty. I like it. My girlfriend urged me to get the night moth, which I did, which is Mako as well. It's beautiful. It has a little green in there, and looks stable. I'm not sure, but I think this is not Weeping Plum. I'll think about it. But anyway, it turned out a satin. I do have satin colors, but I can't remember, as usual. This is the Saks Magic Glaze. This one was kiwi. I actually just put the clear in the middle, inside, over the clay, and then that is very stable too. Didn't even drip. It was three coats. I am having a problem with dipping stuff. It's so dry here in California that when I dipped this, there were a million bubbles all over it. I had to wash it off, redo it twice. So finally what I did was I dunked it in water and then put it in the cream glaze. Did much better without a bunch of bubbles all on it. I think it's soaking up the glaze so fast that it's creating bubbles. My girlfriend had bought these overseas. They are the ceramic holders for your jewelry instead of using the nichrome wire. And we were testing to make sure it didn't melt, and it did perfect for quite a bit money less. So far, the only tragedy I see is I've got a crack in my cookie, which is cool. That's good. So far, So far, so good. I have no idea what's happening under here. This is a bowl with Celadon Dark Sea. It's my girlfriend's. She did a beautiful job on it. I think she put a little green in here, but she put some flux on here too to give it a little variation. Coming to you, Amy. Okay, let's take this one off. And let's see. This is another one of the Saks Crystal Glazes, Magic Glaze. It's all raw clay here. I did at least 3 coats on the top. This is the Oriental Caramel. It's beautiful. I love it on a mushroom. I think I'm going to do all my mushrooms this color. It's made with B-Mix. And here's another one of the Saks Crystal Magic Glazes. This one is, I believe, I have them in front of me. Oh, I can't remember. Northern Lights. It's very pretty, very stable. This was with Frost Porcelain. There's a crack. Darn it. Anyway, there's a little crack there. It was for my sister for Christmas. She's getting it anyway, because she'll love it, because she loves me. Okay. This is the Deep Sea Celadon from Amico. Beautiful color. Absolutely beautiful. I did some chattering on the sides, so that's why I wanted to use the Celadon so we could see the texture. This is another one of the Magic Crystal Glazes. This one is called Buttercup Blue. It's so pretty. This one, I have no idea what it is. It has so many pin holes all over it. It's kind of cool. It looks like a moonscape. And it's just not in any place. It's everywhere. And the whole thing crazed. Inside with just clear liner. But I'm not throwing it away. It's kind of cool. I'm going to call it Do Not Touch. Okay, let's get these things off of here. I want to talk to you about myself, my favorite subject. I just wanted to say I've been a hairstylist and makeup artist for 50 years. Still working in the salon part-time. Thoroughly enjoy it. I will never ever quit. I love my clients and I love staying busy. Now this level is going to be a lot of trinket dishes. These are for girls in the salon and for clients. I see a couple of boo-boos already. I have no idea what happened here. I know I rinsed them. Some crawling. I don't know. Anyway. Well, now these turned out nice. I used 3 times obsidian, Amico, with a round of Routel and some flux. I think I put a little bit of seaweed in there. That is to change it up for my clients instead of they can pick what they want. Those are really pretty. I think I'll do more of those. Okay. These are the same as the last opening with the underglade transfers. Those are really nice. They turned out really sweet. Trinket dishes. Let's see. These are the... Oh my God. Maybe Jennifer can help me. She suggested this color. The plum from Amico. This is the deep sea. That's a beautiful color. Oops. Of course, cobalt blue, which I think is beautiful. I don't know what happened to these things. It's not pinholing, it's actually feels like crawling a little bit. On some of these I had to use cornstarch, and if you don't get all the cornstarch off of things, I think it crawls. Those will go to my niece. Some more button magnets. Trinket dishes. Oh, this is pretty. This is tangerine. Celadon. Amico. That's really pretty. Okay. And here's Sky. Celadon. Amico. White back. Ooh. And this one, all the northern lights got obliterated. I don't know why either. But it's pretty. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, let's get these other ones off of here. I'm telling you. Those stilts are sharp. Okay, lift it right up. Two of these plates are my friend Amy's for Christmas. We'll look at those first. Here you go, baby. She used the, oh my goodness, they turned out beautiful. So this is the Monsoon Seas she used. It's beautiful. She impressed some stems in there to give it a little texture. And I remember this is Cenote from Mako. Cenote, yeah, that turned out beautiful. When you glaze it, it's jet black. Okay, let's see here. This was just, I had this, it started out as a bowl, then it went down to a platter. By the time it fell apart, it ended up being a cheese plate. So I wanted to practice with my chattering and see what Tangelo would look with it. Shows all the chatter. It's very nice. Gotta sand these little spikes off from the stilts. But it turned out very nicely. Oh, here, baby, take this. Okay, I tried that pilot pin that was silver that's supposed to act as a wax resist. I had the thin point, which was very hard to use, but I tried it on a few, had to wipe it away. They turned out okay. They turned out okay. These garden stakes were a little too thin to put in your garden because most of them were breaking even before I got them to bisque. So, and then I had 3 break when I was putting them in after. They just broke. They were too thin. So I made 50 more. These I'm going to put in like a little potted plant. Oh, and then that one's for my sister Tracy. Okay. And this one I forgot to put anything on it. That was good, huh? Okay. I've been busy, as you can tell. That was stupid. Oh my goodness. You can tell that this ran really hot. There's crazing on these 2 pieces. There was no crazing from the last kiln opening on any of my stuff. Just a little bit, but it's there. And then some more mug toppers. I do a lot of mug toppers because they're easy to give as gift. They fit everybody. And everybody needs one. They just don't know it yet. This is a tangerine. That's pretty. And of course, cobalt. That is the end of the story. My little buttons for magnets.